Welcome back to the Book Digest. Today, we're diving into a really powerful book called Rich Routines by Steve Houghton. And let me tell you, it offers a totally different roadmap for what it means to build not just a successful life, but a truly fulfilling one.
So the book kicks off with a question that I think hits home for so many of us, right? Must a great career, really must it, cost you your personal life? Do you have to sacrifice your health, your relationships, your sanity just to get ahead?
Well, on one hand, you've got what most of us are taught, the success myth. It's this idea that your career and your personal life are like two ends of a seesaw. One goes up, the other has to go down. But Houghton comes in with this game-changing alternative. He says, look, a truly rich life isn't about sacrifice. It's about sequence. It's about building the right things in the right order.
So here's our game plan today. First, we're going to tear down that either-or myth. Then we'll unpack his brilliant model of the 5 domains of wealth. We're literally going to build this new structure from the ground up, and you'll see how financial success can be the natural outcome, not the stressful starting point.
All right, first up, let's really dig into the problem Houghton is trying to solve. It's this assumption, one that's so deeply embedded in our culture, that success and sacrifice are just two sides of the same coin.
You know, this story is everywhere. We're told that to climb the ladder, something's got to give. It feels less like a choice and more like a law of nature, doesn't it? But here's Houghton's big point. This belief isn't just wrong, it's actively destructive. It sabotages the very life you're working so hard to create.
So, if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, this is where it gets really good. Houghton offers a brand new model, a much smarter way to think about a rich life. And it's all built around 5 key domains. And boom, here it is. This pyramid just perfectly illustrates the whole idea. Now, look closely. What's at the very top? Financial wealth. It's the peak, the final piece, supported by this massive foundation underneath it. It's not where you start. The entire structure rests on the spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional domains. So let's see how we actually build this thing, starting at the bottom, with the 2 foundational layers that hold up everything else, the spiritual and the physical.
Now, when Houghton says spiritual, he's not necessarily talking about religion. He's talking about your core purpose, your why. It's about connecting to something bigger than just your own ambition. This foundation is what gives you the clarity that makes every other decision and every other habit actually stick.
And the key routine here is so simple, but it's profound, a daily morning practice. Whether that's reflection, prayer, or just quiet contemplation, the whole point is to set your own compass for the day before the world starts throwing its agenda at you. This isn't just about feeling good, it's about making better decisions all day long.
All right, next up is the physical domain. Think of your body as a vehicle that carries you through life. The quality of that vehicle directly impacts the quality of everything you experience, from your work to your relationships. Professional performance and physical energy aren't in competition, they actually feed each other.
And his advice here is so practical, not some extreme plan. The key is sustainability. Find movement you genuinely enjoy, because you'll actually stick with it. Eat to fuel your brain and body. And please, treat sleep like the non-negotiable, high-return investment that it absolutely is.
Okay, our foundation is solid. Now we can start building up the middle layers of the pyramid, our mental and our emotional worlds.
Mentally, it all starts with your mindset. A fixed mindset says, I am what I am. A growth mindset says, I can learn and become more through effort. That one distinction changes everything, especially how you respond to challenges. The goal is to cultivate that growth mindset and become a lifelong learner.
Now check this out. This is one of the most practical tools in the entire book. It's a filter for advice. Before you take counsel from someone, ask yourself this. In this specific area, would I trade my life for theirs? This simple question cuts through so much noise and directs you to advice that's been proven to work in the real world.
Houghton also attacks what he calls the comparison game, the habit of measuring yourself against others. It's a game that's rigged to make you lose. The antidote? The pursuit of progress. Measure yourself today against yourself yesterday. That is a race you can actually win, and those wins build real, lasting confidence.
Let's talk about the emotional domain. So often, we treat relationships as the reward we get after we succeed. Houghton flips this script entirely. He argues that the quality of your connections isn't the prize at the end. It's a fundamental building block of a rich life, right now.
And he shares this amazing family rallying cry. When one Houghton wins, we all win.
This simple phrase transforms the competitive, zero-sum dynamics that can creep into families into a powerful culture of mutual support and celebration. It's a profound shift. And so, after building this incredible foundation, we finally arrive at the peak of the pyramid, financial prosperity, positioned as the result of a life well lived. And this is just so crucial. Money's role completely changes. It's no longer the goal that everything else is sacrificed for. Instead, it becomes the tool, the instrument you use to better serve and enhance the other 4 domains of your life. Its purpose is to fuel your purpose. The financial habits he recommends are timeless. Live on less than you make, save and invest with relentless consistency, create multiple income streams, and let the magic of compound interest do the heavy lifting over the long haul. No shortcuts, just solid discipline.
But here's the connection that makes it all work. That financial discipline isn't fueled by raw willpower. It's fueled by the why you establish back in the spiritual domain. When you know exactly what the money is for, the daily habits of saving and investing become meaningful, not restrictive. And this brings us right back to the beginning. Houghton's final argument is that a rich life, including financial wealth, isn't something you achieve by sacrificing everything else. It is the natural, almost inevitable consequence of building your life on well-ordered foundations. You don't have to choose.
So as we wrap up, the book leaves us with a powerful question to consider for ourselves. Looking at this pyramid of your own life, the spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional domains, which layer of your foundation needs the most attention right now?